Alright, so hi y'all. It's Tiffany, obviously, and new. And as you can tell, I am nowhere near dialysis right now, today. I hope I'm able to be heard because I'm still getting used to the camera on this laptop. But I had every intention today of going to dialysis and taking my treatment because I have not been to dialysis since when Monday, whenever New Year's Eve was. Is the last time I went. I'm supposed to go today, but the last 2 days, the weather has been nightmarish. It looks like something out of a Stephen King novel outside. And it has been raining nonstop for almost 48 hours now. And if you know anything about me, you know I do not like to go out and get on the bus in rainy weather because where I stay is a very high traffic area because of the shopping mall and Walmart and a different shopping center. So it's always heavy traffic on a good day, and it's just even worse when it's rainy and wet and visibility is low. And I almost had a wreck on the bus today. So let me explain what the hell happened today and why I was even out in this when I had no intention of being out in it to start with. My rent was due today. That was the sole reason Tiffany left her apartment. Was to go to the bank to get the money to pay my rent so I don't wind up homeless. Okay. So, like I say, it's been steady raining. I'm in bed. It's been steady raining. And, on a rainy day like this, I would just keep my butt here and watch videos or write or sleep or something that is sedentary so I don't have to go in the outside and the crap outside. So, first of all, I had a 9:30 pickup. The bus was late. Um, and the way that the rain has been doing, it's been coming and going, coming and going, coming and going. Like, it can be a complete downpour outside, and then, like, 15 minutes later, it'll lighten up, and then it'll turn into hell on earth again. So, bus come get me, late, and as we're riding to the bank, which is actually not very far from dialysis. It really is not far from dialysis, but we're going to figure out how I got fucked up in the equation in a minute. So, as I'm riding, there's only me, another passenger, a lady in a wheelchair, and the driver. And as the driver's driving up the freeway, it has that big front window. And from where I'm sitting, it's just a sheet of gray. I can't see anything. I can barely see the red tail lights of the vehicle in front of us. So I'm like, if I have visibility this fucking low, how is the bus driver seeing where she's supposed to go? And then to make it even worse, there was some bastard in a little white truck. Looked like the thing that O.J. Simpson was trying to make a getaway in. Kept speeding up and weaving in and out of traffic like they had lost their damn mind. And I'm like, why would you pick like one of the worst weather situations where you can't see shit? The roads are slick. There's other passengers. This is Texas. We're doing like 65, 70 miles an hour in rain, like that. So I made it to the bank in one piece. And honestly, by the time I got off the bus, I was having a panic attack. Which I know I'm laughing about it. I was having a panic attack. I still have my inhaler right here. And, before I even went in the door to the bank to get my payment for my rent, I had to stop and get straight and take my inhaler because I was like, I didn't think I was going to make it. And that's what pisses me off about having to go back and forth to dialysis in the rain. Like, I don't even give two shits about the treatment. I will do the treatment. I don't care about that. But I don't want to get killed going back and forth from treatment. Because what purpose does that even serve? Oh, I've done my treatment. I've gotten my blood cleaned, and then, I get snapped in half by a semi on the way home. That's the thought that occurs to me when I'm riding back and forth to dialysis. The dialysis itself, that's a non-issue. Just the idea of my ass getting crumpled and squished and mashed like a grape. Uh, that's not a good look. That's not a look I want. Okay, so spent maybe 5 minutes in the bank. I would have spent longer because there's a really cute bank teller, but was not on duty today, so there was no reason for me to stick around. And I walked across. The rain had kind of lightened up. I walked across and went to Jason's Deli and got breakfast. So as soon as I placed my order, because I knew, I was like, okay, it's raining. It's gonna take them a little while to come get me. So I get on the horn and I call and I say, I'm Tiffany. It's Tiffany. I'm at Jason's Deli. Come, send the bus to come get me so I can go to dialysis. Now, literally, from where I was at Jason's fucking Deli to dialysis is maybe 10, 12 blocks up the road. Then you turn, and there's dialysis, like a block down. So, I'm sitting there, I'm waiting. The girl brings me my bag of food and, says, have a nice day and whatever. The bus took so long. I don't know where in the hell the bus was coming from. The bus took so long to come that I started eating and was halfway finished with my food when the bus finally showed up. And this is where it went downhill. So I get on the bus, and I'm assuming that because the fucking bus is right down the street from dialysis, he's gonna hang a corner and go on to dialysis and drop me. Now, in the meantime, there was 3 other people on the bus, 2 men and a lady. We did not turn the fuck around and go down to dialysis. Instead, we went the other way, got on the freeway, went further away from dialysis. Do you hear this? We went further away. We went further away. And honestly, I don't know where in the hell I ended up at. Somebody said we were on Finette Road, which is way out miles from where I was supposed to be. Now, keep in mind, it's steadily raining. And this is what ate my ass alive was I knew I was already late because when I got picked up, it was 10 minutes to 11. I was supposed to have been at dialysis at 10:45. It's 10:55 and I'm stepping on the bus. So I'm riding around Beaumont with these bastards. And when it rains, the buses are kind of old and they're leaky. So basically, long story short, while I'm on the bus, I am getting rained on the bus. So I'm getting soaking wet as I'm on the bus. You notice I'm in my pajamas. I'm not in my regular clothes. I'm in my pajamas. Because as soon as I came home, I had to strip naked and get out of those wet clothes and put them in the wash. Because, it was basically like I was walking outside. Every time we hung a corner, because the way the bus was made, I was like right under the emergency exit. Like if you got in a wreck and you had to leave out through the roof of the van, yeah, that was leaking. And every time they made a turn, water was splashing on me. It was splashing on my clothes. It was splashing my hair. It got in my face. And this happened about 5 times where we were taking a lady to her doctor, and it occurred to me, I'm like, well, if I gotta stay on this bus, which at the time it was about 11:30, I'm like, if I gotta stay on the bus to drop all 3 of these people off, and I'm getting steady wet, then I gotta go into dialysis and sit for 3 hours soaking wet, and it's always fucking cold in there. I don't care what the temperature is outside. It's always cold in there. And I'm like, I'm not gonna go sit and get pneumonia because I got wet. I mean, I can't control the bus or how the bus is upkept or whatever. But I was just like, I'm not doing this. I didn't want to go in the first place. They'll see me Saturday. I didn't want to go in the first place. So I got on the phone and I texted one of the nurses. I don't even know if she's at the place today. But I texted her and I was like, Megan, yeah, I'm on the bus. The bus is leaky. I'm soaking wet. I'm going home, honey. And I mean, if they have an issue with it or about it, I'm just gonna be like, dude, it was an act of God. It was raining bad. I got wet. Had every intention of going in, but I got wet. So I'm not gonna go sit in wet clothing and potentially get a cold or pneumonia. I already have asthma. Pneumonia would kill me. Let's be honest. Call spade a spade. If I get pneumonia, it will kill me. So, like I said, that goes back to what the hell is the purpose in going to dialysis when traversing back and forth to get to it can potentially kill me? Not the treatment itself. Getting back and forth could potentially kill me. You see this little ball thing? I'm not ready to be buried with it yet. Still haven't seen 3T yet. But yeah, I'm gonna be here. I'm gonna be home. I'm gonna try to do something constructive so I'm not wasting my day. And I'm gonna watch my fluid and all that sort of stuff so I don't end up in the emergency room. Because the idea of a screaming ambulance going up and down these roads right now is very frightening. Okay, so that's it for me. I think I kept it to a minimum and got to the point. Yeah, so I'm home, I'm resting, and I'm so glad I didn't get in a wreck. Really glad. That's my chief concern every time I have to get out in the damn rain.